So QA matters more today because more and more companies are writing software. And that means that there's more and more software out there for people to use, so the quality bar is higher. Also, because people are shipping faster and faster, it's harder and harder to maintain quality. And so that's why it matters today, because there's much more choice. People are more fickle with apps, not necessarily business to business apps, but consumer apps for sure. And so maintaining a high bar of quality is super important. Also hard. So QA can be hard today because it's subjective. So you've got to have somebody that has the bar set for your team, and then you've got to implement it. And really there's two main ways of doing QA today. There's manual and there's automated, and then we're somewhere in the middle, but obviously we don't have a giant share of the market today. But really it's working out what your trade-off is. And so both of those have advantages and disadvantages. And also, how much to test is a massive question. So even if you pick one or both of those ways of doing QA, you've still got to choose what your bar is and how much to test and how long is acceptable to test. And so because of all this is subjective, picking the right strategy for your particular team is non-trivial. There's fractional returns after you get to a certain point, right? Or is that the right word? Yeah, fractional returns. So if you add another 100 tests to your suite and you already have 1,000, is it 10% more assurance? No, probably not. And so really the other way of thinking about it is how much debt you incur with that. And so there's technical debt from code, but you get the same thing from test suites. You have to maintain them, otherwise if you have a changing product, you have to maintain them because your product changes. And so if you don't, your test suite becomes unreliable or fails, and then the option you have is to either delete the test or fix the test or start using thresholding, which is a really bad technique for ignoring certain failing things. And so really trusting your test suite means keeping it up to date and not adding too much.